Hey guys, just doing a little 1 hour chill stream. Not gonna really say much. Just gonna play some Pokemon on my Switch, and you guys can watch Nanoma draw things. If you feel like it. If you have any questions, just drop them in chat. Uh, Noma, do me. Well, actually, you can't add everyone properly. Never mind. I'll do it.
Yeah.
That's so weird. I gotta ask Christoph to fix that. Oh my god, it still has the same title. What the fuck? I had to change that.
Just
Hold on,
boomer streamer things.
yeah, I know.
Funny seeing the previous title in my sub box.
Yeah, I just updated it.
Birthday stream number 2.
No, I didn't change it to that.
And oh no, I'm joking.
Oh, okay, damn. I thought I fucked it up again. I'm like, damn.
Trying to decide if I just want to say fuck it and not define the sketch more and just like start painting it or
It's on you. Yeah, that looks good. Sorry. She just put baby down right now to go to sleep. See what kind of tunes I could find. Update though. Just chilling. You guys can watch Anoma do their thing while I sit here and do my thing and just be chill and cozy for the next hour while I play whatever weird music I find. So yeah, that's what we're doing for the next hour.
Just full on cozy vibes.
Mm-hmm. If you have questions, though, drop them in chat. I'll occasionally look and answer them if I can, or I feel like it.
I feel like this is going to be very chaotic because I'm split between just saying fuck it and painting it, but at the same time, I'm also still trying to like define it a little
Yeah.
more.
I like the details you put in when you do. It's nice, but it's on you.
I mean, either way, I'm gonna put detail in, so it's not like effort lost. It's just
Yeah.
what step do I want to do first? Ito said Nanoma out here inspiring me to draw and chill too. Shit.
Good.
That's cute.
So if I had like the time and money, I would just be like when I'm not doing like a regular upload or like a stream with a specific task, I'd probably just be streaming like for hours, just playing video games, doing nothing. Just hanging out. And just stream you drawing or whatever the fuck you feel like doing.
It's Procreate. It's the program I'm using.
I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Sword and Shield. And it's okay. I really don't like the whole Dynamax mechanic. It's stupid. Boring and really uninspired. Hey, fetus. What's Pokemon Gaia? I don't know what that is. All I know is I like a lot about Sword and Shield. A lot of the stuff people didn't like about it, I'm like, whatever. The only thing I really don't like about Sword and Shield is the Dynamax stuff. It's really fucking stupid. Like, I'm with Pierce, or whatever that, Pierce, on this. Dynamax sucks. It's a Fire Red hack. You can play it on your computer on emulation free. That's cool. Like, that's just so frustrating about this game, is that, like, I like the visual elements of it. Like, I like the visuals, I like the camping and the cooking, and, like, all that stuff's cozy. It's cool, it's chill. But the Dynamax shit's dumb, dude. Like, it's so boring. Like, it'd be fun if there was Dynamax raid battles, but, like, where you don't have to transform yours into a Dynamax or something. It's just, like, cool little raid battles, like little boss battles. Like, that part's cool. I like the raid battle stuff. I even like the, what do you call it, the Dynamax Adventures on the DLC. That's, like, kind of fun, because it's, like, randomized or whatever. But I don't like turning my Pokemon Dynamax, because it's just, the way they set it up is pretty trash. I mean, oh, they look big, they look cool, whatever. Like, but the move list is stupid, and, like, it makes all it makes your moveset obsolete for, like, 3 turns. It's fucking dumb. Yeah, Mega Evolutions was way fucking better. Yeah, Mega Gengar was way cool. Like, that's the thing, like, the Dynamax transformations, they actually look kind of cool. Like, I mean, the Gigantamax ones. Some of the Gigantamax ones look cool, but, like, what's the point of looking cool if they do, like, the G-Max move is just the same shit, only it does, like, one maybe cool effect. It's really dumb. Like, one of my favorite Pokemon is Giratana. And it has that really cool Shadow Force move, and it looks way cooler than any of the fucking stupid Dynamax moves. Like like Ghost types, Poison, Dark types are my favorite, but Ghosts, I'm all about Ghost type. And like Max Phantasm looks stupid. It's just a bunch of poltergeist chairs and shit. Like, that's dumb. Like, it could have been like cool spirits with spooky faces or something interesting like that. What the fuck it up. Uh, oh, I got a new subscriber. I forgot I even have that up. That's cool. Thanks for joining up, whoever you are. Yeah, Pokemon Legends stuff looks okay. That new game coming out looks like whatever. I haven't tried the remakes of Diamond and Pearl or whatever. It's just so silly too, because is it just me? Like, I don't get the raid battles, because, like, if you're by yourself, like, say you don't want to play with other people, it automatically boosts your Dynamax, so you have to use it. And if you don't use it right away, then like you have to wait a bunch of turns to use it. So like it incentivizes you to use it right away, which is boring because then every raid battle is like fucking the same thing every time. I don't understand. Dude, I was so pissed about one thing though. Like this is like, man, not cool. Like they one of my like you know, I'm a ghost type guy, so I'm trying to collect all the ghost types and there's one ghost type that I can't get unless like I interact with like 32 people or some bullshit like that on like Nintendo Online. I'm like, I'm not playing Pokemon to fucking interact with other people. What the fuck? And I can't get that Pokemon. Spiritomb? It's a ghost type, and I can't fucking get him unless I do some stupid shit. Like, there's no way to catch it. It pisses me off. I was like, okay, cool, thanks, assholes. I have to fucking go talk to randos or something. Like 32 randos just to fucking get a Pokemon I want. It's frustrating. Like, the only people I trade Pokemon with are, like, the kids in the house. Like, you know, my daughter and stuff. Her cousin. I'll trade with them, it's fun. I play the card game with them, too. But I don't want to be online looking for randos to trade with. It's funny, people are gonna think I'm drawing.
Yeah,
I didn't even think
maybe.
about that. I'm not drawing, guys. I'm playing on Switch. I'm playing Pokemon. I'm not the one drawing. They're like, oh wow, this guy's a cool artist. Just gonna take all the credit for your art. They're like, hey guys, welcome to my art channel. It's funny.
Thanks, Tato.
I hate games that like incentivize or force you to interact with other players. That shit's so fucking annoying. Like Pokemon Sword and Shield does that shit.
Hate when it's forced. If it's just incentivized, it's not that bad to me.
Well, this game is it's not forced, but fucking might as well be. It's annoying because like when you do the raid battles, you could either do them with other players or like you could do them with the AI, but the AI is super trash and they can't Dynamax their shit for whatever reason. Only you can. And and sometimes they do like really bad decisions or they have Pokemon types that are just not conducive to that particular battle. So you end up like losing your chance to catch that Pokemon because you had like a shitty comp. It's dumb.
Sounds annoying.
No, it's super annoying. It's like, okay. Like they have like shitty garbage Pokemons with shit move lists. They're just not helpful. And I'm like, okay, this is dumb. Like if you're gonna do it like that, they should have just not done the raid battles. Like I would have just like, yeah, mega evolutions and shit like that. Dude, even Z moves are cooler. I guess one of the good things about doing a stream like this on occasion is viewers get to see if they click on it ever. Doesn't really keep people's attention, but you get to see what I do when I'm not actively streaming or trying to record something or talking or conversing, which is generally this. It's nothing.
Sorry.
Yeah, like I'm just like I'm going from like random activity to random activity. Hmm. Ugh.
I've been trying to think of things to talk about, but
No, we don't have to talk
brain is
about anything.
brain is kind of empty.
No, we don't have to do any of that. Bill, do your thing. That's what I'm doing.
It's been a while since you've played World of Horror, at least on stream.
Yeah, just fucking around with them.
Oh, did my stream freeze? Or is it? It looks like it's like on your end.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they fixed it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Can't believe this. The girl on World of Horror, she's wearing a Mega Milk shirt, a Mega Milk shirt. That's amazing. Sponsored by Faku. Oh, it switched back. Why? Oh, must have just been like an Easter egg or something. Oh, that's lame. Oh man, that was cool. fucking I can fail every fucking check on this stupid thing.
In fact, it's a charisma check too, at least from what I saw. Reminds me of the
Yeah,
last D&D session.
yeah, dude. Fuck this. This friend's already shot the shit. Didn't even save anyway.
You be like that sometimes.
Mm-hmm. That's how it be. I want to check out this game. Oops. Clicked on the wrong button there. That's way too loud. Let's see what this is about. Somebody just hopped in.
Hey, Troutman.
What the fuck? Toronto. Is that you? Hi.
I'm about to be in Utah.
You're what?
I'm about to be in Utah.
Your battle beat in Utah?
I'm about to be in Utah.
What have you been doing in Utah?
I have to go now. It's urgent.
Okay, well, have fun.
All right. Have a good day.
Bye bye. Oh, he's back.
I just want to say, keep up the good work, man. Like the
Okay.
good.
I will, man, but, you know, I'd like to see more of you, if you could. But if
All
you
right.
don't, all good. Later.
And love you.
That's
Take
so,
care, Troutman.
yeah, that was so funny. That was so him.
Well, I'm glad he's alive.
Yeah. It's funny. He said he was going to Utah now. It's just funny too, because what a coincidence. I'm pretty sure that's who got it. Hold on. I have something to say in a second here. No, I don't need my volume mixer. What the fuck? No, I don't need that either. Oh my god. Get there. Why is it doing that? So weird showing my Streamlabs instead of this game that's supposed to be showing.
What are you playing?
No, that's just so weird. Like, I'll tell you right now, it's just strange. Like, the coincidence is wild because I decided randomly, like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play this game that somebody gave me on the server, and I haven't even started it. You could just hear the background music. Um, and what?
Oh, that game.
Yeah, but Troutman gave me this, I think.
Yeah.
How the fuck? Like, did it show up on the? Yeah, oh, it did. It showed up as me playing it. He probably noticed. I'm trying to see if I can show it, but it's not quite doing what it's supposed to.
They just said Troutman felt it in the wind.
What a joke, huh? It's wild, though.
Hey, Horthus.
Hey, dude.
Hello.
You alright, man?
Yep. Hungry. Right.
Okay. I thought you died or something.
Oh, we can only wish.
Okay. I'm guessing it was all just a matter of miscommunication.
Yeah, is it gonna be at 10 a.m. usually now?
I mean, it has been, wasn't it?
I think originally it was scheduled at noon, so I
That's
just thought
true.
default time.
I know. It's just It's just it changes based on whatever's going on. I hate it. Yeah, but 10 is a better time.
Alright, I'll keep that down as the default.
Yeah. My apologies.
I could have been there, but I had actually just like turned off Discord. Like,
So what
so
the
it's my
chat?
own fault. I was at my PC the whole time. I've been playing a lot of Diablo 2.
Oh, I gotta get that. I was just gonna stream for a few minutes. So, no goal in particular. We were just tripping out because like Troutman showed up out of nowhere. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. I didn't pay attention to that.
No, he just showed up right now on the stream out of nowhere, and he said that he was heading to Utah and that he had to go because it was urgent. And I'm like, okay. I thought that was funny. And then he left. But what made it funnier was that this is I just randomly, like, I hadn't even started showing it on the screen yet, and I wanted to try this game he had gotten me a while back. I think it was him. Pretty sure it was him that got it for me. Yeah, it was him. It was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got me this game to play it. And then like I got on it, and then it's just like, then he just pops up out of nowhere. And I'm like, what the fuck? playing some game where I have to deliver packages apparently.
Oh man, your stream is,
Pooping?
yeah, it's like 2 frames a second,
What, just the game or the whole thing?
whole thing.
Ah, man. Fuck. Why does that do that? I guess it's only when I play games or what?
It's only like some games that has issues with.
This is not a fucking high res game. Like this is like looking pretty normal. Not even sure what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Room 206 package. Yeah. I can run. It's fun.
How are the frames more atrocious than that Booba game you played?
I don't know. I don't even know if that's possible.
This Booba game good. Yeah, now it's just like 1 frame a second. Slideshow.
Is like my fate like everything is? It's not just a game?
Everything.
Alright. I guess this game's gotta go bye-bye. Watch, I bet you once I... it's when I full screen certain games, man. Yeah, bye. Bye, video games. Let me guess. It's back to normal.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, fuck my life, dude. Stupid. It's like certain types of games that only work full screen or I should have played it windowed, but I don't even know if it works that way. It's whenever a game is full screen and doesn't have like a windowed option, it like takes a big shit. Or when it does, I don't know. It's certain games, man. It makes no fucking sense. Like World of Horror didn't do that, right?
Nope.
What game was good? Sucks. I was having fun with that. Very disappointed. Very disappointed. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention. Stroutman said that he loves us. Or he loves me. Do you think he meant it, Anoma?
Hmm. Perhaps.
Can't tell with that guy, huh? I'll roll this for another 10 minutes or so. Maybe longer. I'm tired. Feel like doing anything.
How I felt earlier.
Hey, Harthus, what are you doing?
Right now, I've opened up a game called Demon Crawl. It's like Minesweeper, but it has like items and quests glued into it.
Cool. Hmm. I was telling Emma how goofy it looks, because like it looks like I'm doing art. I'm not.
How much time I would save myself if I just did more of the texture work, not manually, like the cross hatching and stuff. If I just got a brush for that, it'd probably save me so much time. But like with most of my hobbies, I like to do a lot of stuff, the tedious work myself, instead of trying to save time.
It's okay.
So
You're
there's
just putting your love into it.
Yeah, there's something in that. I do it with like embroidery or just mending my clothes. Something special in it. To take that extra time to, darn my clothes, mend the hole, besides it just being therapeutic, in a sense. I don't know. I like putting detail into things.
Yeah. I don't have much patience for those things, but I respect that you do.
Generally, I don't either. I have to do it in small intervals. Like this, I've only spent so far an hour and 15. So I just have to,
You just get tired or what?
yeah, or just lose interest and just want to draw something else, or just do an entirely different activity. Because I have that happen a lot, where I just don't like get much out of drawing anymore. It's just something I still do because it's just a skill I've had growing up and improved upon over time. So
Well, you're not getting something out of it, maybe, but everyone else seems to.
I mean, I do have some enjoyment in it. It's just not super often.
I love your art, and I'm.
But thank you.
Whatever. I just like it a lot.
People seem to enjoy it that way for some reason, and it boggles my mind. I'm just like, okay.
Well, it's all spooky dookies, and I like that. But it's cozy. I don't know how you do it. I like how, like I say, like anybody can ask any question they want. Nobody does. It's kind of hilarious. I think people just prefer me being quiet.
Well, they might be tabbed out, just listening in, occasionally tabbing back in if they're watching live.
It's true. I don't know. I don't find myself talking very entertaining. That's why I usually prefer conversation. I like to hear other people. I'm talking to myself for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
Hey, Horthus,
Hello.
you ever get tired of just talking to yourself?
No, I think I like to hear my own voice a bit too much.
Respect.
Ito said, maybe if you ever do a convo on masking, I'd hop in. Besides that, I'm too dumb, so I just like to hear others talk.
You're not dumb, Tato. Two pillow objects? Whatever. Oh man. Also talk to myself the whole damn day, man. That's all I fucking do. Hear my own voice in my head. It's like it narrates like everything I do. It's boring. It's fucking boring.
For me, I feel like it sucks up all my smart ways to phrase things because I've already said it in my head, and then my attention span is like, okay, we've already said this, cool. And then it throws it out the window, and so then when I'm actually talking to people, I just sound like I lost brain cells.
Yeah, man. Oh, you didn't like me saying that, Taito? Too bad, I don't care. I'm not really ready for the rest of the day.
Oh, you too, Fetus? Glad I'm not alone. In the... in that brain department.
Gotta talk about it sometime. Maybe I'll do a recording or something on it. Like, I was talking to Songbird about, like, the way I think. And it's weird. It's like I'm somewhere stuck. Not stuck, but I'm like this. According to him, and it makes sense. Like I'm somewhere in between, or I travel between normative thinking and absolutely abstract, bordering on schizotypal thinking. Like I'm always just traveling up and down those roads, and then I connect things. I connect things from the realm of the absolutely abstract back down to the completely concretized. And I guess that's the only reason I've been okay or doing okay at trying to turn a lot of abstract concepts into something more concrete that could be helpful to people that think abstractly like 85% of the time. Which is, I always wondered why, like, exactly the schizoid is considered cluster A, and the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. Because I have consistently noticed amongst schizoids I talk to is that they're always, not always, but a lot of the times they're capable of thinking very abstractly, and oftentimes lose themselves in it. But just not to the same degree as, say, someone that's schizotypal or schizophrenic or schizoaffective. They're able to kind of anchor themselves enough to kind of continue the drudgery, but it's kind of messed up because it's like you can float into the abstract and you're really aware of it, but you feel like your mind is stuck on the concrete, like it's concrete on like the lower layers. So that's kind of like what makes it so difficult, causes like a certain sense of depression, in my opinion. Tato. I think it's funny because people have said that to me, like, hey, if you ever need a break, take one. This is my break. What does that tell you? This is the break right now.
I am on break right now.
But I guess the beneficial part is that, like, because I'm stuck between the two, I can do things that maybe other schizoids would have trouble doing. And I could also do things that people that would be, say, like, neurotypical couldn't think about or experience quite the same. So, kind of like being able to travel between those two relatively easy is both blessing and a curse.
That's how I feel about my quote morbid of schizoid and borderline.
Yeah, I mean, because you get to feel stuff real strong sometimes, right?
Yeah, and I can just generally, guess, understand it better, make progress with certain things faster than others, maybe.
Yeah, I get it.
Damn, you good, Angst? Did the fatigue just hit you?
Yeah, just tired and I don't know. The usual, man. You know what's up.
Yeah.
It just that this isn't usually what you get to see when I'm doing streams because it's like I'm usually having fun or I don't know. Like I don't know how to describe it.
We could talk about like real world news or something that's going on if you want.
Well, yeah, I can do all that, but I don't feel like it. And plus, I think it's just good. It's good to sometimes show people stuff. Right, to take a nap. Well, I can't take naps. I don't have time to take a nap. Like, I don't want you guys to get it mixed up. Like, this isn't like me being extra, like, downer. This is just me all the time.
Yeah.
Try Coke on. Should give you enough energy.
Turn the clock an hour back, then take
Yeah.
a nap.
Travel through time. Just to take a nap.
I've done something like that before, where I've gotten in bed quite late, and it makes me anxious, or at least in the past it made me anxious, so I'm just like, it is not 5 p.m., it is 2 p.m.
Just trick yourself. Just go to La La
I mean-
Land. Just fly into a delusion.
I can't exactly trick myself, but I'm just trying to, so it's just like, it's not 5 p.m., it's 2
It's 2
p.m.
p.m. It's 2 p.m.
Diablo reminds me how much I lose track of time. Wow, when you zoomed in that much, there is a lot more detail in that image than I realized.
Oh yeah. There's way more than you can see. I'll just zoom in on like this part.
And then Emma is a talented individual.
Is there just black there? I was like, am I looking for more detail in like
Oh
the
no, yeah, that's just their
in the
design.
wood?
I know, I was almost looking for a face too.
I mean, I've thought of drawing them with a face as like a different variation of them, but I like drawing their main look for I guess like a official stuff for the server, whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was something I was gonna do. I was gonna like do a Halloween version. I like make that.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. It's the only holiday I give a shit about. Like, for myself. I give a shit about other holidays because of the context, like family and stuff, like my kids. But like for myself, just solely for myself, even before all that, Halloween's always been my jam. Mostly because everyone's just out being a weirdo. Like they use the excuse of Halloween to be a fucking extra eccentric weirdo for the day. And it's like, oh, look, the world's a little more interesting for a day. Because everyone's out there uninhibited and acting kind of goofy, dressing up and being what they should be every day. That's how I see it, at least.
I quite like Christmas because it's winter, and I guess I just kind of like the jolly vibes, but not with family.
If you haven't been able to tell, I'm not really a jolly vibes kind of person.
I'd
Gosh,
say over the range of the holidays, like I'm pretty neutral on most of them.
way to
Like
be a
it's nice.
downer,
It seems like
Angst.
it could be okay.
What happened? What'd I do?
Oh, I was just joking with you, saying you're a downer for not liking Christmas.
Fucking downer as fuck. Downer as fuck. I'm just watching you draw now.
Watching me put in too much detail that
That's
will not be
interesting.
noticed unless you zoom in.
Well, it all adds up, man. Like all that little detail, when you zoom out, it gives the image more like real sense. Like it gives it more life in ways that maybe the subconscious picks up.
Yeah.
It really does.
Angst, how have you gotten along with being an inspiration to people?
Ugh. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, Nanomo. Jesus Christ, you piece of shit. That was a low blow. That was a low fucking blow. Oh. I don't know how I deal with all that. I don't even want to answer that question because then it would be implying that that's what I am. So I'm not gonna
You
answer
are.
it. No, I don't. I hate it.
As much as you deny it, you are.
Oh god.
You know that's how like you get him to quit.
Yeah, for real, man. Nah, that won't get me to quit. Nothing will get me to quit. My tenacity is irrational. Optimus Primeval. I felt like you the other day when my parents were down from Scotland and we went out for dinner. Couldn't wait to get away and called it a night earlier than I should have. Yeah, man, for real. Fuck. Oh, I was able to get a hold of that. Well, no, I can't talk about it on the stream. It's behind the scenes stuff. Talk about it later. Fuck you, Tato. Fuck, man. You guys. What the hell? God. Inspirational. Ugh. Fucking motivational. Ugh. I mean, like, it's so stupid. Like, it's so stupid because that's what I'm trying to do, but, like, I hate people telling me they're getting old and I won't see them again for, like, another 2 months. So I felt like a total piece of shit, but I could barely fake it any longer. Don't feel like a piece of shit, man. You're fine. Great, now I'm making people laugh. I don't know, man. It's so weird. Like the irony, not irony, the I don't know, paradox. I don't know what it would be. Like the fact that that's my goal. Yeah, I don't like being told that I'm doing it. I don't
For
get
me,
it, man.
it's like because with people liking my art, that is an example. It's like the disbelief in it, and I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Well,
This is weird.
you obviously know you're like a like on a technical level, you're good at what you do.
I'm okay.
You're pretty good, dude. Like I'm not saying you're a fucking savant, like genius, but you're pretty fucking good. Like really good at what you do. And you know how to draw very pretty faces, very attractive features on your characters. You know how to position bodies very well.
Guess.
Like all that stuff's true.
I don't see it as anything special.
Yeah, nothing's really special, but that just depends on what layer of abstraction you're talking. That's what's so funny, man. That's what I mean by the schizoid and the abstraction. Like I feel like oftentimes we abstract out so far that it makes everything on the layer that we're on seem um, pointless and gray. See, look what you did to Tato. Said, Denomo, don't you dare say your art's okay because then I'm gonna feel jank about mine.
No, that's not the way I meant.
Yeah, yeah. See, then
I just meant
it's like that bitch in the room that's like, I'm so fat, and like she's like a fucking bulimic or some shit. And then the fat girls around are just like, fuck you, bitch, like that. That's how you make like the amateur artist feel. Like they probably see your shit and you're like, it's like whatever, it's kind of subpar. And
I'm
then
also an
they're
amateur.
all sitting
I'm nothing
around going,
special.
they're all sitting around going like, well, fuck, okay, well if that's shit, then goddamn, I should just kill myself. That's how you make them feel, Nanomo. See?
Jesus.
So you need to stop talking shit about your amazing, pretty art. Anyway, as I was saying, we abstract out to the point where everything on this layer becomes mundane and nothing special. And it's funny because like we keep conflating like one level out of abstraction into the others and like measuring them against each other. And it's like really, really unhealthy thing that oftentimes people that are cluster A do, especially schizoids, are the ones that are, I think, the saddest about it or most effective, like on a negative symptom way. Like you abstract out to where you think, oh, well, on this, on this level of abstraction, nothing I do and nothing I say actually means anything or matters and isn't that special or so on and so forth.
I've had that happen with my, I guess, self-worth and self-love or whatever, because I just don't think I'm anything special, and so that sort of thought goes into that as well.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean. There has to be a separation, like depending on the layer you're trying to, the lens you're focusing in on. We have to like take that as this, and you can also see. I almost wish I could. Maybe I have to write a book on optimistic nihilism or something. Um, yeah, memories are remembered in an abstract way. Yeah, well, I mean that's what I mean. Like I I see people as concepts. I see a lot of my memories as symbols and ideas of things that represent other things, and so on and so forth. Like, and so then it becomes the more you abstract out, the more difficult it becomes to just enjoy the more concrete. Because you start losing the ability to concretize, I think, better than you should. Than you do, I mean. So you can't really be in the moment. You know, they always say be in the moment, enjoy the moment. Like, that's something that's incredibly difficult for the schizoid.
Yeah.
Because a moment in time could be like a multitude of different things. Like, if you're looking at the sunset, for example, like, you won't just look at the sunset and its splendor or whatever. You might actually think about the sun, and then think about heat, and then start thinking about your skin and how it's affected by the heat, and your body, and then you start thinking about what the sun means. Another day, and then you start thinking about like what another day represents symbolically to you, and what that has, no, and then you in relation to other people, and oh, the stream died.
Stream died angst.
Oh, I didn't say it died on my end. It says it's still going, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it going?
Yeah, it's still up. It's just
Choppy.
yeah. You just have to refresh is all.
Refresh what? Oh, the screen? Like whoever's watching? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but point is you have to like, you don't just look at the sun. You can't just enjoy the sun. You have to like, you start doing all these things pertaining to it. Maybe you look at the grass below, start looking at the buildings, start thinking about like people, the things you don't have in your life that other things have in theirs. And you think about the enormity of the sun, and start thinking about how it's gonna, far outlive you and anything that you ever do, and start thinking about the fragility of life and everything else. And when in fact all you should be doing is just look at the sunset, because it's pretty.
Nonomo should get himself a VTuber avatar and just draw on his own stream with that.
No, don't give him ideas. He's mine. How dare you, Horthos? They're my art slave.
I've never done digital art whatsoever. So like I'm watching all these things and there's like he just opened up that menu with a million brushes or whatever.
Oh
It's
yeah, I have a ton, but I only use like this one to paint. Well, and like the dark rough one just for some extra texture. But really, the only things I use are like the fuzzy pencil here for in my sketches and line art. But painting, I really only use this edge control brush. And then coloring is just this airbrush or the soft brush. Rare occasion, I'll come over to this pack and use this brush. So I only use like, I don't know, like 5 brushes. Or however many
It's
that
still
was.
pretty cool. Like, because I remember watching whatever the show is where the guy painted and it was all like happy landscapes or whatever.
Bob Ross.
Yeah, and I remember like, you know, he only had like a handful of tools usually whenever he was doing it. But I remember just being like, wow, I don't have even that many tools to do art.
Yeah, when I do traditional art, I usually only use like pencil, maybe like an ink brush pen if I'm doing that sort of drawing, and I use watercolor, on the rare occasion gouache. I don't do acrylics, just not my vibe. Haven't actually done any painting traditionally lately. Maybe I should do that as like a video or do it on stream. You guys can watch paint dry or the water like evaporate from the watercolor.
That'd be cool.
I used to do a ton of line art and like that sort of style of drawings, like the lined ones, but yeah, I always had trouble doing painting stuff, but times have changed.
I used to do writing.
Not anymore.
I haven't written anything in probably a few years. I used to like to write poetry and short stories and things like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Lost your enjoyment for it?
Yeah. Just doing it, just,
Feel that.
I'd rather like just tell people ideas and then they make something better.
I feel like the content that I'm seeing nowadays on social media and YouTube and stuff has drifted away from what I used to enjoy about it. Like I used to enjoy long form videos with like really lots and lots of like information, and it seems like everything's drifted to that 10-minute mark or 8-minute mark or whatever it is that YouTube algorithm
Fucking
calculates
hate
for.
that shit, man. All my
Yeah.
favorite shows are like an hour and a half, 2 hours, or streams that are like 7 or 8 hours where they talk about specific subjects or something like they break something down step by step, things like that. That's why EFAP's cool.
You guys like video essays?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, depending. Yeah, it has to be about something that I have to have some interest in. But
they're cool, but they can be kind of like, because like I hated that trend for a while. It was like, oh, video essay. Oh, I'm doing a response to your video essay. Oh, I'm doing a response to my video essay. Shit. Like this shit. This is dumb. This is like a big dumb waste of time. Like it would just go back and forth like that. People would have like video essay wars.
I like the
that
ones.
sounds fun, but I didn't see a lot of it personally.
It's not fun.
I like the ones that are like Jacob Geller's video essays. Like Jacob Geller is probably my favorite video essay person.
It's so weird that you turn to those like weird dusty lines into like a piece of cloth. Like, what the fuck just happened?
It's called magic, man.
That's an apt description for my style, dusty lines. I like that.
For me, art is probably even more difficult because, like, I think it's like in terms of pixels. I'm like, how do you're arranging pixels at the end of the day?
Yeah.
I'm abstracting it and simplifying it down into like something where it's like probably not the best approach to be like pixel by pixel things. Whenever I was in 7th and 8th grade, me and my friend Kevin made a comic book, and I was in theory the person coming up with the stories, but he was the one doing the art.
So
And-
wait, isn't that the story to Captain Underpants?
Probably. I'm not overly familiar.
Oh, okay. Sorry, continue.
And it was like a stick figure comic book, and I still have it in like a closet over here. It's like 7 books of comics of. It was like we were characters in the comics, and Kevin wanted to be a playboy of some sort, and I, of course, was friends with the devil, Satan, and you know, like I would die repeatedly, sort of like Kenny from South Park or whatever, and then I'd end up going to hell. And Satan always, you know, sent me back, but he would make it like a magical, fun ride for me to have to go, like, you know, a journey to go back every time. Whenever we got to 9th grade, he and I had been working on that, and I wrote out a story, and it wasn't a great story, and it was meant to be like, it was like, yeah, this is trash, I'm gonna throw this away. I threw it away in the trash can, and the English teacher went through her trash, I guess that's what she does, and she pulled out my story, and she thought it was like threatening to the school, and I got like expelled temporarily in freshman year of high school.
What was it about?
It was about Tony, the character in the story, and his magical, you know, like guns and shooting and blah blah blah, and you know, having to take a wild ride back from hell to, you know, get back to school.
What year was this?
It was like a year or 2 post Columbine.
There we go. Humans are stupid. They don't understand intention.
Well, and the way I got back into school was I actually lied to the psychologist or whatever and said I was influenced by ICP and music and lyrics and blah blah. And it's like I didn't know a single
ICP?
thing. Yeah, and it's like I didn't
What?
know a thing about them. But so I told people the story they wanted to hear.
He's been drinking too much Fago.
Yeah, like that was the story they believed, because they wouldn't believe me telling them like the actual story or like what it's about or like what the themes and blah blah blah. No. You have to be like, you have to fit into the boxes that they've already thought of that exist. It's kind of the same way I quit my job recently. Was I had to tell my boss like the story that would make sense in his head, even though it was really just, I don't want to do this.
I take it back. There are some video essay people I like. I like Nightmind a lot. Nightmind's fucking great. Well, that's because that motherfucker has a hella sexy voice, too.
I think some of them have gotten tedious to me, like certain people that are just super repetitive in their video themes.
Yeah, I can see that. Nightmind's pretty repetitive. I mean, he covers ARGs like 90% of the time. But, I don't know. He's just a cool guy. And he has a furry avatar. And I think he might be an actual furry. I'm not sure. That's cool, whatever. Schizoid X officially welcomes random furries into watching his channel. I don't really care. It's like so indifferent to it. I just think it's funny. Like, I just think it's funny that people have they place such emphasis on what they consider to be like consensual degenerate acts. And like, considering the absurdity of it all, it's hard for me to imagine like why somebody would place so much emphasis on something that doesn't cause like suffering. It's so confusing.
Oh, I guess because society said it's weird, so it's weird.
No, but that's just it's
I
funny.
guess.
Like, I don't know. It's just funny to me, like, why people have like this adamant sort of like disdain for like furries. Like, I get like there's some, but it's just like any other community. It's gonna have like people that do fucked up shit and are fucked up, but that's like humans. It's not just. I don't understand that. I'm sure there's way more furries in the furry community that just want to like wear their suits and fuck, or be like in suits and cuddle, or whatever the fuck it is they do, or just the ones that like they don't have suits, they just like to like have like personas and they like to pretend, and or people that like disassociate from their human selves, so they need something else to latch onto, like for mental health reasons, like whatever. Like, it's all these like other things. Like, I feel like most of them are like that, not fucking like scary or fucking creeps or rapists or bestiality advocates or anything. Like, I think most of them are just like fucked up lonely people that found some like niche thing that they can connect to other people with in some regard. So I don't really give a shit. Like, I just don't understand why people give a shit. So weird.
I don't really know a whole lot about it. Like, it's always been something that's nearby. Because, like, let's say there was a Dungeons and Dragons convention in town, there'd be like a furry expo somewhere nearby or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. They just like to fuck each other or like hug each other or whatever. Have fucking like go out on dates dressed like that, or have parties and dance around and do drugs while wearing
I
their
do remember at
fursuits.
one point seeing a story or something that was like along the lines of the existing furry culture was offended that like more attractive people were getting involved in the furry fandom, and they felt like offended by that.
That's stupid. They're stupid
Oh
for
yeah,
thinking that.
well yeah, it's the reflection of, I think it's okay that they go do whatever they're gonna do, but then it's weird for them to suddenly decide there's an in group and an out group among the true furries.
Oh yeah, it's fucking
That's so
ridiculous.
fucking.
That happens with every community. Like, that happens with fucking the Zoids on the Reddit thing. Like, and not just there, on like some of the Facebook communities too. They're like, "You're not a real schizoid."
Oh yeah, that's all over the place.
I don't know. I gotta go. Stream's over, folks. This was fun, but I got shit to do. I already zoned out. I don't know if it is. Thanks to Noma for drawing. Love your art,
Yeah, no
man.
problem.